Now, we all love a real underdog story, right? This one is sure to make you smile. You may remember the name Nas Smith. He was lighting up opposing defenses while playing high school football for the Auburn Maroons just a few years back. Now, he is making the very most of his college football career. Holland Stadium is a special place to Nas Smith.
I always tell people there's no feeling like playing high school football at Auburn, New York.
That's because it's the place where his love for football took off.
And now they have turf. I didn't have turf when I played. I wish I did, but it's just a different type of atmosphere. Like when the lights come on, it's just different. Like it's excitement.
It's hard to call someone an underdog with these kinds of numbers. 1,800 rushing yards, 225 of them per game. Nearly 7 yards per carry to go with 22 total touchdowns in his senior season with the Auburn Maroons. Yet, Nas Smith was still overlooked. Well, not anymore. We can all learn something from Nas Smith's story. It's a prime example of why you really need to take those star ratings with a grain of salt. Not one, not a single Division I football scholarship offer came his way while starring here at Auburn High School just a few years back. So instead, he went the D3 route. And after 2 years starring at Alfred University, absolutely tearing it up while becoming an All-American, what do you know? He has now found his way onto a D1 roster.
It don't matter what stars you are, because at the end of the day, once you're in between those lines, it's me versus you, and I take me versus anybody. Like it don't matter what star you were out of high school, it's me versus you. So I just tell people you gotta show me why you were a 5-star, whatever star you were.
Alfred University gave him a shot to prove himself, and that he did, leading the Empire 8 Conference with 120 rushing yards per game. That's nearly 25 yards more than the runner-up.
They taught me a lot. You know, you got to work hard for everything. You gotta grind for everything you want. Nothing comes easy. So I take what people teach me and bring it to wherever I'm going. So yeah, I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate for the opportunity they gave me.
But there's that saying, strike while the iron is hot. And all it took was one phone call to make his dreams become reality.
You know, I felt like I could play at a higher division. I always felt like that. So that's when, after my second year, I got All-American, and I just reached out to the coach at Central Connecticut and talked to him about me transferring there, and they were aboard.
He will now suit up for the Central Connecticut State Blue Devils this fall, a Division I program who played the Syracuse Orange just 3 years ago, and will even meet the Miami Hurricanes in 2021.
I have goals I want to reach. Like at the end of the day, I want to make it to the NFL, and I feel like going to Central Connecticut or going to a high division will help me get to where I need to be. So that's what I did.
Moral of the story: bet on yourself. Nas Smith did, and look at him now.
This year, I feel like I'm really gonna have a breakout year, and it's just my time. I just feel like I got 2 more years to get to where I need to be, and like I can't look back now. I gotta go.
What a fantastic young man Nas Smith is. We wish him the very best of luck as he suits up for Central Connecticut State this fall. Now, Lauren, it's pretty quiet here in the house at about 11:15, 11:20 at night. It's just me and the iPad. The dog's asleep.
No Brady.
Everyone's asleep. So, yeah, that's all she wrote. Yeah, she was being a little rough tonight. You know, I wasn't digging it. I think it's because it's getting to her head. She was on TV so much. So we're just going to keep her in the bedroom.
We'll save her for later in the week. Matt, thank you. Stay with us. We'll be right back.